And the Spurs start out with the ball. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Irving. Here's Gafford. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Irving. The Spurs making their last shot. To the inside. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And Washington powers it through.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
On the wing, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Back to Davis. And here's Irving. The three from Washington. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Fox outside. And here's Vassell. Checked by Davis. Gafford with the block. It's stolen by Fox. And here they come. Mavericks with a rebound. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Thompson for three. He drops it from range.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Vassell's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Vassell. Fires from deep. Gafford grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Now Thompson takes the three. Here's Gafford. Out to Thompson. Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Both teams will make substitutions. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
San Antonio ball. Now into the lineup for your Spurs. Number 30.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Champagnie. Takes a three. San Antonio again can't hit. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
And that one's good. Paul.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
.30 seconds left in the first quarter. Christie's shot is off. Spurs trail by 4. It's stolen by Lively. And Davis slams it home.
What a find by Spencer Dinwiddie. Defense keys in on him, and he decides to make the nice pass.
Champagny. Three-pointer, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Now on the court is your squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time to fire off some T-shirts. The loudest section is one.
With one on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
The scoring is fast and great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
That is the essence of facilitating an offense. Spencer getting the job done as a passer.
And stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Mavericks lead by 12. Christie's shot is off. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Alec. Here's Castle. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Davis can't hit. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Wembanyama. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Outside Edwards. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Outside Irving. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Fox right side. Outside Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Launches it. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Vassell's got 6.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Dallas shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Down low, Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul. Outside for Davis. AD stretching the floor.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Dallas making a change here.
Maverick substitution. Number 0, Dante.
Spurs trail by 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sochan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Thompson outside. 1:31 left to play in the second quarter. Fast break, here we go.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Pass to Sohan. Puts up a three. Here's Mamukelashvili. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Count it. Thompson's got 7.
Because of his size of the position inside the painted area, Klay Thompson is a real threat.
Here's Branham. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Branham. Outside Paul. Three-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 5.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Inside. Shot to stop the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The three from Washington. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up 6. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters. Guys, how good is Kyrie Irving at shielding off defenders and getting the soft shot up on the drive?
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Irving. He's got 5. From the high post. Another one falls for Dallas.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Here's Vassell. 6 points for him. The 3 from Wembanyama. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Hits the three-pointer. Washington's got 5 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Barnes. All alone on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. Outside for Davis. Back to Irving. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
This guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Pass to Castle. It's Barnes on the wing. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Offensive rebound. Gafford.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Outside Barnes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Davis. He's got 13. Pass to Dinwiddie. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
There's a creativity to the game of Spencer Dinwiddie, just breaking the defense down.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
So both teams changing it up here. San Antonio shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. And it's Irving off the drive.
San Antonio.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Dallas.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Branham. 5 on the clock. The drive by Paul. Counted.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Outside Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Champagnie, that's good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
To the inside. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the
61.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And here's Fox. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Irving with it. Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's Washington missing. Fox outside. To the middle. To take the lead. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. To the left side wing. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington outside. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Lively.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
The 3 from Thompson. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Davis can't hit. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Barnes. And the layup falls.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. The Mavericks making a switch here. The Mavericks lead by 3.
San Antonio foul. Castle. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Irving for 3.
I love how Fox defends with urgency. He works hard to stay on top of the shooter. Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Left side, Davis.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
1:52 left in the fourth. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
It's stolen by Irving. Outside Davis. Outside for Irving. That shot, no good. Good D by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading. Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox. Huge points.
Irving is doubled. Pass to Davis. Looking to end the run. They get it back. Goes back up. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. Down low. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Out to Thompson. Fires the three. Count it! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Pass to Davis. Outside Irving. Thompson with it. Now Washington. He's guarded by Vassell. Screen by Lively. 4 on the clock. And here's Thompson for 3. And buries it from deep.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. Fires the three. Oh, bangs home the three. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Let's give it up for your
And so it's Dallas with it. Oh, off target.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie